6 identical panes of glass are slotted in together, each one being a pentagon. So here's one of the panes. Now, we have that the angle around the point here will be 360, and they're all identical, so we're going to need to divide 360 by 6 to give a 60-degree angle here. We're told that the two adjacent sides are linked too, so that's going to be this one and this one. So if I split this up, so I've got a triangle at the bottom, then this is an isosceles triangle, which in fact is going to be an equilateral triangle because these will be 60 degrees as well, and this will be 2. Now let's look at the top. We're told that this forms half the boundary of a regular hexagon, which means that this angle will be 120, and this will also be 120, because the angles in a regular hexagon, well, the sum is 4 times 180, n minus 2 times 180, and then I divide by 6, so I get 120 from this. It's 720 divided by 6. It is worth just knowing that for a regular hexagon. And this is the center of the hexagon, which means when I draw lines into the center, I actually create 6 equilateral triangles. Those are smaller, they're going to have side lengths of 1. So this all really comes down to working out the area of an equilateral triangle. I'm going to say, well, I've got 60 degrees here. Well, that's actually not that important at this point. I'm going to say the side lengths are x, which means that this length is a half x, and I can split it down the middle to create a right-angled triangle. X squared minus a half x squared square rooted will give me the height, which I'll call h. This is x squared minus a quarter x squared, or 3/4 x squared. What we can do now is square root each term separately. Square root 3, square root the 4, square root the x squared. Root 3 over 2x. So that means if I focus on this one, then the area will be a half times the base, 2, times the height, which is going to be root 3 over 2 times 2. So these cancel, and these cancel, leaving me root 3 as the area. If I now just focus on one of these smaller triangles, 1 by 1, it's going to be very similar. I'm going to get half times the base 1 times root 3 over 2 times 1, which is going to become root 3 over 4. So finally, for the whole pane, I will get my root 3 from the red triangle plus 3 lots of root 3 over 4. And I could even put this over a common denominator of 4, so it will become 4 root 3 over 4, or 7 root 3 over 4. And therefore the whole window will equal 6 times 7 root 3 over 4. The 6 and the 4 will partially cancel, so leave me 3 and 2. So it will be 21 root 3 over 2. And that's my final answer. Nice.